am a farmer based in Kitengela, but I focus more on education. The idea is to have access to information for other farmers. I struggled when starting out because I don't have an academic background in agriculture. And I thought, how can I make it easier for the other person behind me trying to create a living out of agriculture and doesn't know how? The journey started in 2018 when I lost my job. And I just was depressed and sad, and I moved here to Kitengela where it's hot and dry, and no one knew about farming back then here. People just thought of cows and Maasais and no rainfall. But then for me, I'm from Nyahururu, so I thought about how do I still grow food in a semi-arid area. So that's when the idea of irrigation came about. In the Fearless Summit, which was in 2019, I got to interact with a lot of people, and I attended one of the afternoon masterclasses that was being led by Esther Richard. That guy was doing something about digital marketing, and I attended his session, and it just blew my mind. I felt the word was just for me, and I didn't worry what other people were doing in that class. I was just like, action, action, action. I have to implement. There is no way this fire is going to die with me. Just, you know, how we attend workshops, we write notes, and then that's it. I had to progress beyond the Fearless, and that for me was just putting technology in the mix of my farming, adding the digital aspect of it, and that has just taken my farming experience to another level. So that very evening, I shot my first video, which is a tour of the farm. Like, it just had skumas and tomatoes and nothing more, but just even having that courage, because the theme was fearlessness, and just being vulnerable and showing people this is what I'm doing, this is how I'm doing it, and knowing that yes, there'll be backlash, yes, something might go wrong, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to open up my world to other people. I'm going to give other people an experience. And for me, that was what I took home, that yes, I might have fear, but I have to action despite the fear. So I went shot my first video, and I've been consistently shooting videos weekly after that. And that's now when brands started noticing me, because the good thing about agriculture is that it's a niche kind of digital marketing. Not so many people are doing influencer marketing in agriculture, and that's how corporates started realizing what I'm doing, that I have a lot of engagement on my socials because people have actually seen me grow. Because I just started it as a way of including other people, sharing this was my day, these are my struggles, my tomatoes are rotting, and you know, I went to the market today, those were my contents. One thing that has really stood out there and affirms what I'm doing right now is having a network interaction with very, you know, highly rated people in society. So for me, I was part of a stakeholders meeting to pass a bill in Parliament. As a farmer, I represented other farmers to discuss and to see how best to modify that act for the NCPB to become a food reserve act. And also other brands seeing me that are outside Kenya. So there is this company that saw my advocacy about fishing nets and how it's destroying marine life, but most people just talk about the plastics and how we can reduce that. But I brought in that angle of fishing nets and how they're trapping even the bigger animals, even though they are not being fished. They're being trapped and they're dying anyway. So bringing that aspect, and that video wasn't even viewed a lot. It had around 150 views. But that company searched and found me in Nairobi in the middle of nowhere and gave me this assignment where I was able to spread the information and the assignment that they had given me. So for me, I was like, wow, for sure, I'm on the right track. My name is Wangare Kuria, the farmer on fire, and I'm fearless.